Starting from a Western Christian feast day honoring early saints named Valentinus, Valentine's Day was always a day about love. It was always a day about spending the time with your most loved one, your significant others, or maybe even family members. Since the over-commercialization of almost everything, Valentine's Day has become more of a day about spending and showing off how much you've spent on your favorite gal than it has been about spending time with your favorite gal. Since the industrial boom, companies have been pushing as many holidays as they can per month. Whether it's Columbus Day, Halloween, Valentine's Day, New Year's, the list goes on and on. The more holidays they can push, the more products they can sell. Walking through Target, the aisles are lined with teddy bears, chocolates, and cards. The once holiday that celebrated love has now become an over-commercialized mess that has caused unnecessary stress for millions of couples on February 14th. Whether it is the pressure to buy the perfect piece of jewelry, the perfect gift, the perfect date, the perfect restaurant, whatever it is, Valentine's Day has become an unnecessary stress point for a lot of couples, especially me and my fiance when we first started dating. So how can you change that? So my fiance and I have been together now for over 4 years, and the first couple Valentine's Days that we've spent together, we spent it in kind of a normal way where we would both buy gifts for each other. We would both sort of, maybe a little try to outdo each other, outspend each other. But what would happen is we would spend too much money, and then I would take her on a nice date, and then the evening would be over. We'd spend a grand total of probably $300-400 on a day that we're told has to exist. But in the last couple of years, we've totally flipped that on its head. Through minimalism, we have discovered that things aren't always as they seem. Just because everybody else celebrates a holiday in an expensive way does not mean that we have to follow suit. Just because everybody else is buying flowers does not mean we have to. We could still hang out and enjoy the perks of the holiday, but we don't have to do it in a way that costs so much money. Valentine's Day has almost become a competition as to who loves each other more. Whether it is you looking at your fiance, girlfriend, or wife in the eyes and saying, here are some flowers, here are some chocolate, I love you the most. Or it's people at your office asking you, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? Are you guys doing anything special? Are you going on a nice date? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Or it's, did you buy her flowers? Or you see the women in the office get flowers in and you feel like, should I have gotten her flowers? Am I not good enough of a fiance, boyfriend, or significant other? But if you ask your other half right now what they love the most about you, the answer will not be the things that you buy them. It'll be the experiences that you've had together. It would be the times you made them laugh. It's the fact that when they're sad, you console them. That's why they love you. It's not because of the items or the things that you've purchased, but it's because of the way you treat them and the way you make them feel. And if they don't answer like that, probably dump them. So what me and my fiance have done is we decided that Valentine's Day, we don't have to spend money on each other on Valentine's Day because somebody's telling us to. What we've decided to do is we either get a $5 Little Caesars pizza, or there's a chicken place near us that's $10 if we get that to eat. We bring that back to the house and we watch our favorite TV show, or we play a game together. We play the Nintendo Switch, or we play a board game together. That's what we do for Valentine's Day because we don't feel the pressure of having to take somebody out to dinner, of having to buy chocolates, of having to buy flowers, of having to buy them a nice gift. If you feel pressure on something, talk to the person that you're with. That's what I did with my fiance. And for the men in the audience, you're probably like, this guy is a genius, and the women are like, this guy's an idiot. I want you to listen to what my fiance has to say about the topic. Okay. Like, from somebody that's not considering themselves like normal anymore, based on like the normal standards of normal. Do you think that somebody that would consider themselves normal, like they celebrate Valentine's Day, they use credit cards, they don't really follow a budget, do you think that they should adopt this type of thing, and if so, why?
I think that they should adopt this way of thinking because I think realistically it makes your relationship better. I think it makes us a lot stronger being able to talk about the finances part of Valentine's Day, and if you actually, like, why are you actually celebrating it? Are you celebrating it because Hallmark told you to celebrate it? Or are you celebrating it because you actually want to spend time with the person that you love? If you're spending time with the person that you love, why do you feel the need to go out and spend $1,000 on a necklace or go out and drop $200 on a fancy dinner?
So for the women out there that are listening to me and they're like, well, of course the guy doesn't want to spend any money. Why would you say that it's beneficial for you and me, or them and their boyfriend or their girlfriend or whatever? Why it's beneficial for them to not spend money?
I guess you really have to ask yourself why you feel the need to get the gift at that point. Like, why do you feel like you deserve or you earned this gift just because you're in a relationship with somebody? Just because you're in a relationship with somebody doesn't mean that you're supposed to get gifts all the time. You're not, oh, it's Valentine's Day, give me my new necklace. That's so transactional. It's nice to know that someone's thinking about you, but you can know that with a card. You can know that with a handwritten note. You can know that with something that the other person made for $10. You don't have to know that because, oh yeah, well, they spent $1,000 on my necklace this year.
Having a sit-down conversation with your loved one shouldn't be difficult. It should be something you actually look forward to, and maybe show them this video. Maybe be like, make me the bad guy. But having a sit-down conversation with them is the most important way to having a minimalist Valentine's Day. It's not about minimalism and making sure you clean up on Valentine's Day. What it's about is not listening to the outside pressure. Minimalism means to me is I don't have to do what everyone else says is normal because it doesn't feel right to me. I can do what I want to do and no one can question me. And if they do, I'll be like, I'm just a minimalist, I'm crazy. And people, if they hear that, they're like, okay, this person is crazy. So what my fiance and I have done is we had a sit down conversation. We've done this for Christmas. We did this for birthdays. We've done this for Valentine's Day. We've had a conversation for each holiday and we say, hey, we're paying off debt. Let's just not get each other gifts this year. Why don't we just hang out on Christmas? Why don't we just hang out on Valentine's Day and spend $10 on a pizza or spend $10 on some chicken fingers? So having a sit down conversation with your loved one is a very important step, I think, in learning that what people tell you to do is not necessarily the right thing, especially if you just start dating them. I know that when I just started dating my fiance, it was a lot of pressure. I had to make sure that our Valentine's Day was good. It's our first Valentine's Day together. I had to make sure our first Christmas was good. It's our first Christmas together. You're not gonna break up because you had a bad Valentine's Day or a bad Christmas. So having a sit down conversation with your loved one will help you have a more minimalistic Valentine's Day. Just remember at the end of the day, a Valentine is somebody that you love and who loves you for you. They don't love you for the items that you buy at Target. They don't like you for the disposable items you've purchased for them over the years. They love you because they like your laugh, they like your smile, and they want to be around you. So take advantage of that and save some money. Be wary of what you're told to do, especially around Valentine's Day. K-jewelers, guys, especially feel a lot of pressure. You have to buy them a very nice necklace. You have to buy them a very nice this or very nice that. And guess what? A lot of those cards have 12 months interest-free financing, which is wonderful. So you can buy them an expensive thing that they didn't need or they didn't want. And you just put yourself more into the hole. So think actively about what you're spending these holiday seasons. When they come around, make sure that it's something that you desperately want to buy them or that they desperately need. And if it's just something that you think you have to buy, maybe have a conversation with them. Thank you for watching. I am Scott. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.